So you mean to tell me that we got Donald Glover, Rihanna, some bomb music with some beautiful melody all up and down the screen for free 99? God is real. Hey everyone, it's Sharana from Pay Your Weights, and today I'm going to be reviewing Guava Island, which is directed by Hiro Murai, who's responsible for directing Atlanta, which stars Donald Glover, that shows on FX. He's also directed episodes of Legion, Snowfall, and is also responsible for directing some of Childish Gambino's music videos, such as Sober and also to This Is America. And so this film stars Donald Glover, who plays Denny Maroon, and Denny is just out here, he's just trying to make a way out of nowhere, y'all. He is a talented musician who basically comes up with this idea to kind of help him succeed and get off this island to basically have a music festival. And who doesn't love music festivals? So he just wants to have a night of fun, dancing, partying, eating, and just listen to some good music. And that sounds like a great idea. However, on Guava Island is under the control of Red Cargo, who basically just makes everybody work 7 days a week. So if you thought it was hard working Monday through Friday, there are no days off on Guava Island. He basically makes people work day to night, and the only time that you get arrested just to go to sleep and then wake up and do it all over again. So we know what happens when we have music festivals, when people party all night. You calling out the next day. You ain't finna go to work. You've been drinking, you've been having fun, having a good time, you're tired. You don't have time to work. So once Red Cargo kind of learns of this idea that Denny has, he quickly tells him, hey, I am not having this. And from then on, you kind of go through what Denny is dealing with. Should he do the festival? Should he not do the festival? And if he decides to go through with his plan, what will the repercussions be? So I have to give a big shout out to Donald, Amazon. Y'all just blessed us, okay? You blessed us not only with a gem, but you gave it to us for free 99, okay? I appreciate that because these streaming services, the costs are starting to add up. So I think that it should be over now. I think they only gave it for 18 hours to allow people to watch it for free. So y'all better befriend somebody, your mama, your auntie, your uncle, somebody that has Amazon Prime so you can witness this greatness. Now let's get into what I enjoyed about this film. First and foremost, the cinematography and the color palette used for this film is absolutely gorgeous. I really want to draw attention to this early on as the film first starts, as we see this beautiful illustration that's narrated by Rihanna's character Kofi, as they kind of detail what Guava Island is, how it came to be, and how it came to be under the control of Red Cargo. And I thought it was just beautifully done, so beautiful to watch. And I have to just say, y'all, the melanin was popping on the screen. I have to say that everyone just looked absolutely gorgeous, seeing all these different shades and tones of melanin across my screen. It brought a tear to my eye because it was so beautiful to watch. But I will have to say that the performances that are given in this film, specifically from Donald Glover, he is such a talent. He's such a creative mind, and what he done with Guava Island to really capture the audience's attention for 55 minutes, it was just absolutely brilliant. And also to the use of how he kind of filters in some of his famous songs that we kind of heard last summer when he dropped new music, how he kind of infuses them into the story of what is happening is just so well done. Also to Rihanna, y'all, Riri was looking good. I said, hey, Riri, I'm not even mad about you not putting music out if this is what you were blessing us with, and we just didn't even know it yet. Now, whereas her character Kofi is the love interest of Denny, and basically it kind of explores the relationship as she's trying to figure out what are these next steps as she kind of has some news that she needs to tell Denny. While Rihanna doesn't have a lot to say on film, when she does is very impactful, but the facial expression she was giving, like, boy, please, ain't nobody studying you. I was just like, yes, the way that you could just learn so much from what her character was thinking to even hear what she's saying without her saying it just through her facial expressions. I was just like, girl, I'm here for you. I was like, okay, Riri. Also, too, Letitia Wright is also in this film. We don't get to see that much of her, but when she is on screen, her just beautiful, vibrant presence just really fills you up, and it makes you want to see more of her character, and also to Rihanna's character Kofi throughout the course of the film. Now, this film is only 55 minutes, so there's only so much that you can do because this is kind of Denny's story, really to him trying to figure out how to have a better life. And so one of the things that I do love are kind of these themes where there's this thing that he says is he's having a conversation where we live on paradise, but we do not get to enjoy it. And I'm going to get a little deep and kind of read into it just from what I personally took from it, because I don't know necessarily for sure the points that Donald Glover is trying to convey throughout this film. But for me, even just having this mindset of where you're working day in and day out and you don't find yourself getting any richer, you're finding yourself just doing enough to pay the bills, to make it to the next paycheck, while there are people who are getting richer and richer who are enjoying like this paradise of life while we're not reaping any benefits. And so we really get to see that through, as we're seeing, you know, from the people constantly working day in and day out. They're tired and everyone's looking forward to this festival because it's one of the first times that the people of Guava Island have something to look forward to. And so also too, even seeing how the kids are having to work hard as well. You really don't even see any of the children in school. You even see some children trying to kind of rob people just to have enough money to live. And so how this is kind of conveyed throughout the course of the film really speaks to this narrative of how they kind of have this tyrant Red Cargo, who is really, he claims that he's doing what's best for them, but it's really for his own best intentions, for him to fill his pockets with more and more money as the people who live on Guava Island basically suffer. And so I don't really have anything bad to say, except for, yeah, people always want to call me while I'm recording. But I will say the only issue that I have is that the movie wasn't long enough. It was only 55 minutes and I just needed so much more. I was like, can we get a prequel TV show to kind of like show the back history, go more in detail of kind of what the illustration was representing? Can we just get something to show how Kofi and Denny's relationship was before all this craziness happened? I just needed so much more because it was so good for the 55 minutes that we got. But also, too, what I will say is I wanted to see more of a presence from the women on screen. And that was me kind of saying that I wanted to see more of Rihanna's character, Kofi, and also, too, Letitia's character, Yara. I wanted to see more of them kind of detail like what they've been going on personally. But I understand there's only so much that you can do in 55 minutes. But y'all, I just really enjoyed this film. Also, too, for those of y'all that think that y'all finna get some music from Rihanna, we don't get no music from her. Lord, what we gotta do to hear this girl sing again? I don't know. But I did want to kind of see them do a song together. You got these both talented entertainers, and we don't get to hear Rihanna sing anything, but it's okay because she was just looking absolutely beautiful. And there's kind of this thing that she's wearing at the end. I don't want to give the thing away, but I was like, can we get a full picture of that? Can we sell that? Because that was just looking all types of beautiful and on point. And I think the only other thing I would say, because the film does end so abruptly, I don't know if people would necessarily take issue with that or not. But I still love how kind of what happens in this third act, how at the end it brings everything back together. And I just had a great time with Guava Island, y'all. I just love every single minute of it. I didn't even know I needed this in my life, but I did, and I was happy that I got to experience it on this beautiful Saturday, y'all. So those are my quick thoughts on Guava Island. As always, my name is Sharona from Pay Your Weights, and if you like what you saw today, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with your friends, and make sure you hit that notification bell, and I will see you soon.